He's here to bless us with his presence again once more. And I know you're going to enjoy him like I do, like I have for many years. And let's give him another warm step to the mic. Welcome, right? Brother Karim, step to the mic. Karim, come on to the stage. Give it up for y'all. Give it up for him, y'all.
Hey, what's going on? How y'all doing?
Right.
My brothers and sisters out here looking beautiful. It's a beautiful night. It's a time of turmoil in America, as always, and it's good to see people coming out here supporting one another. So, my name is Karim Walton. I'm from New York City. I've been living out here. Thank you, New York. I've been living out here for about 4 or 5 years. Changed my life, you know, found my future wife out here, and I just wanted to just come up here and just give you guys something, and hopefully it means something to y'all, because I think that in the end, what we all trying to do, we all trying to find balance. You know what I mean? Like, we have our good days and our bad days, but you know, more so than anything, we want to have balance in our life, and that's what I want to get into right now, and go like this. Somewhere between rich and poor, in the middle of evil and good, let's see if I could really try to harness this talent. Somewhere between true and false, in the middle of right and wrong, my life's like my songs, really trying hard to find balance. Somewhere between rich and poor, in the middle of evil and good, let's see if I could really try to harness this talent. Somewhere between true and false, in the middle of right and wrong, my life's like my songs, really trying hard to find balance. Real talent help balance the imbalance in my account balance. Help me balance the thoughts of hate, love, and doubt. That's the challenge I pose to myself in hopes that it helps me harnessing stars. The artist in this art I help tarnish by chasing the cool. Not knowing I was racing with fools till I face what I'm due, my fate will conclude. Meanwhile, I'm feeling my fortunes change. The day seems so new. To spend the day with Cedar, my nephew, he's 2, seems so cool. I came from the school of hard knocks and times where we disregard cops and crimes with a hard rock shine. The intellects lost their mind, infected with deception. No acceptance of rejection or a false sense of affection. Direction is consensus. Here's something quick. Why we only stick to our guns that go click? Take on problems we can't solve instead of the ones we can fix. The remedy is not extremity. Kill the racist energy. We suffer the same tendencies genderly. We all trying hard to find balance. Somewhere between rich and poor, in the middle of evil and good. Let's see if I could really try to harness this talent. Somewhere between true and false, in the middle of right and wrong. My life like my songs, really trying hard. Whether working legit or grinding, the purpose of risk is finding out through pros outweigh the cons. The pros kind you into relying on a flawed system. I'm trying not to forget my assignment and leave this world a better place. Don't disgrace those who died trying. I am something special. Moms told me repeat it 5 times. May God bless you and infuse my views with your much needed guidelines. Point well taken. I learned to be vocal but patient. Saw my boy go to the psych ward as the focal point of Satan to recruit God's angels falling from grace. Played out in front of my face. I should have known I'd be next. Call it my fate. I came a long way from hustling and weight, trouble and Jake to happy and proud. I made no one ache for the grub on my plate. The stuff I relate to is moving on, still wanting to be great. It ain't too late. I might be broke, but don't break. My eyes are low, but I'm wait. There ain't no time, date, or coordinate set. Tune into Karim when you get bored of the rest. I'll be here trying to find balance. I just want y'all to please give a round of applause for my nieces and my nephew and my sister-in-law right here. They just moved from Alabama, and they want to be closer to the family. It all started with my brother Karm. I'm sorry, they moved from Georgia. I'm sorry, we move around so much. We all from New York, but they just came and they want to be closer to the family. My brother Karm moved out here first, and then I followed, and my sister followed, and I get followed, and it's a good feeling to have family close by. So just want to give them a round of applause. Thank you guys for coming out here. All right, yeah, drop that. I'm gonna get into this. I wrote this. I was going through a lot of stuff, and I was going through it. I didn't know if I was gonna make it through it, but I did. So now I look at it as my monumental moment. I think we all have it. You just gotta dig deep when you're going through them tough times. You think about when you made it through, and that's how you gonna make it through the next time. So we all have it. You just gotta look through deep. You know what I'm saying? They go like this. Yeah. Yeah, yo, think back to that moment that'll make you relax. That moment that put things in perspective when you want to relax. That moment that make you say I'm too strong when you want to collapse. In the back of your mind it gets trapped. Back to that moment, that monumental moment. To that moment that'll make you relax. That moment that put things in perspective when you want to relax. That moment that make you say I'm too strong when you want to collapse. In the back of your mind it gets trapped. Back to that moment. Think back to that moment that exists in your mind. You know it's there in time you depend on it more than your friends, weed and liquor combined. God give me strength. If you reach and dig in, you'll find your God give you strength. You know these decisions define your landscape, your makeup, your mantra to cake up, your ability to rise through adversity when your mind is made up. Can't find a way to save up, I'll make it just enough paper. Can't put away for a rainy day. Forecast that it's gonna rain today. To make the good times outweigh the bad, it's contingent on not worrying about what you don't have. Money problems get on your cash. Appreciate what you have in your grasp. If it's love, then make it last. If it's trouble and it troubles you to deal with it, it's trouble, deal with it or feel the wrath. I remember being homeless in the past. I'm not quite yet to the point where I can chill, sit back and laugh. Hard times, I know God's equally giving them. Love is pain, pain and love equals equilibrium. Where's your balance at? Think back to that moment that'll make you relax. That moment that put things in perspective when you want to relax. In the back of your mind it gets trapped. Back to that moment, that monumental moment. To that moment that'll make you relax. That moment that put things in perspective when you want to relax. That moment that make you say I'm too strong when you want to collapse. In the back of your mind it gets trapped. Back to that moment, that monumental moment. Moment. Woo! That's the reason why I do this, you know, like, it means a lot to me when you guys give me undivided attention, so I don't want to be up in here wasting your time. But before I go, I want to get something. A few years ago, I just been, you know, just watching the world and watching how it turns and watching the youth grow up, and I see where I came from, and I'm thinking things should be better, and I don't really necessarily feel that way. And I think a lot of it has to do with this arrogance that's being portrayed to our children as something being cool. Like, you can't go nowhere on this world, on this planet, and be arrogant and self-indulged, and they gonna look at you like you cool unless you're doing rap. So I don't respect where rap is at right now, and it's not really because of the artists, it's because of the labels. And if someone is hiring, you trying to get a job, I'm not gonna be mad at you for working the job. I'm mad at the people that created the jobs. And it's like, this swagger thing is just ridiculous. It's just all into self-indulgence, and people just got no respect for themselves. And they think that it's cool, and they being someone other than who their parents raised them to be. They think they need to switch it up. They don't need to switch nothing up. You know what I'm saying? So what I want to get into something called charisma. I feel like that's what God is giving us, and our parents help us to cultivate it. And it's not swagger. It's charisma. It's something that we have inside that our grandparents help give us. You know what I mean? It's something much deeper than you just going out there and acting like, you know, you got money and this, that, and it's not about that. It's about what you have inside. So I want to get into this. Thank you. I want to get into this. It's called charisma. And it go like this. See, it could be the way you smile, shake a hand, the way you take a stand, relate to man, woman, child, good or foul, nature people that shape the land. With vigor, you'll carve your signature in the future scriptures. Whole minds read Karim was the insignia of charisma, indicative of what I deliver to the masses or in passing. Learn the secrets of attraction. In turn, I speak this with passion. Bob and weave the lashes, break free of the shackles we're hatched with. Born into conforming as the norm, from cradle to casket, the fabric of a being handcrafted by fascists. They hate the way we turn nothing to something. So charismatic, we all have it. Don't lose it. Cherish it like your platinum and carrots. Bad habits inherited, we mimic, acting like parrots. No two can't stand with this newfound man. The new plan's a scam. This new sales too grand. Let it expand and root out the bland. It's an enigma that forms a stigma that adds fuel to your vigor. High on esteem, no liquor. Haters watching snicker. It's an enigma that forms a stigma that adds fuel to your vigor. High on esteem, no liquor. Haters watching snicker. You got charisma. If for any reason, I riff cause men is bleeding, women beating, children got nothing to believe in but what they seeing. And that ain't much of nothing. It's mostly us just stunting, fronting like we want a better path, no action or discussion. Not a fact, that's all assumption. Got a grasp on how this function stand for something or fall for anything. It's called corruption. Sucking out your innermost deep feelings like a dinner toast. Grab your winter coat, warm up to the thought it begins with hope. So when you vote, I I spin the spokes and keep the wheels turning. I'm still learning, determined, inspired, the fire's still burning. It's confirming my yearning desire to turn it up higher, take it further than prior. At worst, I'll be the first to admire style and charisma. Without a hint of chronic or liquor, revive with vigor. With truth, Sam, swallow a swigger. You figure your measure of success depends on whether you profit, asking for answers to your questions, but you already got it. It's an enigma that forms a stigma that adds fuel to your vigor, high on esteem. No liquor, haters watching snicker. It's an